Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you to embark on a profound journey, a journey that begins with the power of your own imagination. As we delve into the visions of what many call the end times, let us explore how our inner world, shaped by our beliefs and feelings, molds the reality we experience. When we envision the end, it is crucial to remember that imagination is not a mere escape, but a potent force of creation. The scenarios and visions we entertain within ourselves are the seeds from which our reality blossoms. Just as a painter sees the completed masterpiece before the first stroke is made, so too must we see the end result in our mind's eye before it manifests in our external world. Feelings are the secret ingredients that bring our visions to life. It is not enough to merely visualize, we must also immerse ourselves in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. To experience the end times not as a distant prophecy but as a present reality, we must live as if our deepest desires and aspirations have already been achieved. Assuming the feeling of the end result is more than a practice, it is a transformative act. By living from the end, we align ourselves with the state of being that attracts the desired outcome. Our external circumstances then begin to reflect this internal state, bringing us closer to our vision. The law of assumption guides us in understanding that what we assume as reality will indeed become our experience. Our consciousness, the core of our being, is the ultimate reality from which all things spring forth. What we hold in our awareness, what we truly believe and feel, is what we draw into our lives. External events are but mirrors of our internal beliefs. Our subjective reality shapes the world we experience. If we envision an end marked by peace, harmony, and fulfillment, so shall our external reality begin to reflect these visions. Power lies in belief. Our deeply held convictions mold our experiences. By reinforcing a vision of a world transformed for the better, we align ourselves with that very possibility. We can even revise our past experiences through the power of imagination. By reimagining past events with a sense of resolution and fulfillment, we alter their influence on our present and future. Lastly, remember that the end is not just a destination but a means. By focusing on the end goal and living from that place of achievement, we engage the very essence of manifestation. As we navigate through our visions of the end times, let us embrace the profound truth that our imagination, our feelings, and our beliefs are the architects of our reality. May we harness this power to shape a future that reflects our highest aspirations. Imagination is often perceived as a mere escape from reality, a whimsical realm where fantasies and daydreams dwell. However, its true nature extends far beyond this passive perception. Imagination is not just an idle pastime, it is a dynamic and potent force capable of shaping and transforming our reality. When we delve into the essence of imagination, we uncover its role as a creative force that actively molds our experiences. This is not about imagining in the sense of daydreaming or wishing, but rather about harnessing imagination as a deliberate and conscious tool for creation. Through imagination, we are actively participating in the design of our lives and the world around us. Consider for a moment the process of invention and innovation. Great creators and visionaries throughout history have used their imagination not just to entertain themselves, but to bring forth groundbreaking ideas and advancements. The architects of the future are those who harness the power of their imagination to envision what does not yet exist, and in doing so they make it a reality. Our imagination operates much like a blueprint for the future. When we vividly envision a particular outcome or scenario, we are essentially setting the stage for it to manifest. This imaginative act is not a passive dream, but a powerful directive that influences our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The clearer and more intense our imaginative focus, the more effectively it begins to shape our reality. Imagination serves as a bridge between the invisible realm of possibilities and the tangible world of experience. By engaging with our imagination consciously, we can project our desires, aspirations, and goals into the fabric of our lives. This process involves not only visualizing desired outcomes, but also immersing ourselves in the emotional and sensory details of those outcomes, thereby aligning our inner state with our external reality. In essence, imagination is a dynamic force that interacts with the world in profound ways. It is not a passive tool, but an active participant in the creation of our reality, capable of influencing both our personal experiences and the broader world we inhabit. Feeling the reality of your desires is a crucial component in the process of manifestation. It is not sufficient to merely envision your goals or aspirations. The true power lies in experiencing them as though they are already fulfilled. This principle reveals that the emotional and sensory experience of your desires plays a pivotal role in bringing them into existence. When we talk about feeling the reality of our desires, we are referring to a profound shift in how we interact with our aspirations. It is not about a superficial or fleeting sense of accomplishment, but about it involves fully embracing and embodying the state of achievement, allowing this perspective to influence every aspect of your life. By doing so, you create a powerful resonance with your goals, facilitating their realization in your reality. The law of assumption is a principle that revolves around the idea that by assuming a desired outcome as a fact, you align your reality to bring that outcome into existence. This principle asserts that our beliefs and assumptions shape the world we experience, and by adopting the mindset that your goals are already fulfilled, you can effectively influence the manifestation of those goals. To apply the law of assumption, you begin by clearly defining what you want to achieve or acquire. Once you have established your desire, you shift your internal state to reflect the assumption that this outcome is already a reality. This involves not just thinking about the desired result, but deeply immersing yourself in the belief that it has already been achieved. For instance, if you seek to attain a new job, you would practice assuming the feeling of already having secured that position. This means living with the conviction that the job is yours, acting as though you are already in that role, and responding to situations from the perspective of someone who has achieved this outcome. Your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors should be aligned with this assumed reality. The essence of this principle lies in the power of belief. When you consistently assume that your desired outcome is a fact, you create a mental and emotional environment that is conducive to its manifestation. This assumed reality influences your actions and decisions, guiding you toward opportunities and circumstances that align with your belief. Assuming the desired outcome also affects your subconscious mind. By repeatedly affirming and living from this assumption, you begin to imprint this belief on your subconscious, which then starts to direct your thoughts and actions in ways that support the realization of the outcome. Your subconscious mind, aligned with this new assumption, helps to attract and create the conditions necessary for your goal to manifest. The law of assumption emphasizes that reality conforms to the assumptions we hold about it. When you live in accordance with the belief that your desires are already fulfilled, you signal to the universe and your own subconscious that you are prepared to receive the results. This alignment between belief and reality can facilitate the manifestation of your goals, as your internal state becomes a powerful force in shaping your external experiences. In practice, the law of assumption encourages you to persistently embody the state of having already achieved your desires. This involves aligning your mindset, emotions, and actions with the assumed outcome, thereby creating a harmonious resonance with the reality you wish to bring into existence. Consciousness or awareness is often described as the fundamental essence from which all experiences and realities emerge. This principle posits that consciousness is not merely a passive observer of the world, but the primary force that shapes and defines our entire experience. Everything we perceive and encounter is a reflection or manifestation of our conscious awareness. To understand this concept, consider consciousness as the core reality from which everything else flows. It is the lens through which we interpret and experience the world. Our perceptions, thoughts, and emotions are all products of this primary awareness. As consciousness interacts with the external world, it molds and influences the way we experience reality. This perspective shifts the focus from viewing consciousness as a secondary or minor aspect of existence to recognizing it as the central force behind all experiences. The belief that consciousness is the only reality implies that what we consider to be external or objective reality is actually a reflection of our internal state of awareness. In other words, the external world is an extension or projection of our conscious mind. When we acknowledge that consciousness is the primary reality, we begin to understand that our thoughts and beliefs are not just passive reflections but active forces that shape our experiences. For example, if we hold certain beliefs or attitudes, these will manifest in our reality because they originate from our conscious awareness. This means that our experiences are deeply influenced by the nature and quality of our consciousness. This principle also highlights that changes in consciousness lead to changes in reality. When we shift our awareness or change our beliefs, we alter the way we experience the world. This means that by transforming our internal state of consciousness, we can directly influence and reshape our external reality. In practical terms, this concept encourages us to cultivate a deeper awareness of our thoughts and emotions, recognizing that they are powerful tools in shaping our experiences. By aligning our consciousness with desired outcomes or positive states of being, we set the stage for these outcomes to manifest in our lives. Our conscious awareness becomes the primary driver of the changes and experiences we encounter. Understanding consciousness as the only reality underscores the importance of managing and directing our awareness. It invites us to recognize that everything we perceive and experience is ultimately a reflection of our own conscious state. By consciously choosing and shaping our awareness, we have the ability to transform our reality and create the experiences we desire. Subjective reality emphasizes that the external world we perceive is a direct reflection of our internal states and beliefs. This concept posits that our perceptions of reality are not objective truths, but are shaped by our personal consciousness and inner experiences. Consider how our internal states, our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs act as filters through which we interpret the world around us. These internal states influence how we perceive and interact with external events. For example, if you hold a belief that people are generally untrustworthy, you may interpret interactions with others through this lens, leading you to encounter more situations that reinforce this belief. Conversely, if you maintain a positive outlook and belief in the goodness of people, you are likely to have experiences that align with this more optimistic perspective. Subjective reality asserts that what we experience externally is not a separate or isolated event, but a manifestation of our inner world. The external events and circumstances we encounter are reflections of our internal beliefs and emotional states. When we shift our internal attitudes and perceptions, we often notice changes in the way we experience the external world. For instance, if someone is feeling anxious and fearful, they may perceive everyday situations as threatening or challenging. Their internal state of anxiety colors their perception, leading them to see potential dangers where none may exist. Conversely, a person who feels confident and secure may view the same situations as manageable or even exciting. The external reality in this case is shaped by the internal state of the individual. This principle also suggests that by changing our internal states, we can alter our external experiences. If we desire a different experience or outcome, we must first address and transform our internal beliefs and emotions. By aligning our internal world with our desired external experiences, we create a resonance that influences the way our reality unfolds. Understanding subjective reality means recognizing that our personal consciousness is not just a passive observer of external events, but an active participant. The subconscious mind, which harbors these beliefs, works to align our reality with our deeply held convictions. If you believe that achieving your goals is possible, and that you deserve success, your subconscious mind drives you toward opportunities and actions that align with these beliefs. In contrast, limiting beliefs can create self-sabotage or obstacles that hinder progress, as the subconscious mind works to confirm these negative convictions. Moreover, beliefs shape our interactions with others. Our expectations about how others should behave or treat us often reflect our beliefs about ourselves and the world. If we believe we deserve respect and kindness, we are more likely to attract and elicit these qualities in our relationships. Conversely, if we hold a belief that we are unworthy of positive treatment, we may unconsciously invite or accept negative interactions. In summary, deeply held beliefs serve as powerful forces in shaping our experiences and outcomes. They act as filters for perception, drivers of behavior, and determinants of how we interpret and respond to the world around us. By understanding and addressing these beliefs, we can influence the course of our lives and align our experiences with our desired outcomes. Revising the past through imagination involves using the power of mental visualization to alter and reshape our recollections of past experiences. This concept operates on the principle that our perceptions of past events can be transformed to impact our current and future experiences. The idea is that our memories are not static or immutable. They can be revisited and reinterpreted through the creative power of imagination. By consciously changing how we view past events, we can alter their emotional charge and influence how they affect our present state and future outcomes. This process involves reimagining past experiences in a way that shifts their significance and emotional impact. For example, if you have a memory of a past failure or trauma that continues to affect your confidence and well-being, you can use imagination to revise this memory. This might involve mentally replaying the event but altering the outcome or your response to it. You could envision yourself handling the situation with greater strength or success, thus changing the way the memory influences your current mindset. Revising the past also involves addressing and transforming the emotional responses associated with these memories. If a past experience still evokes feelings of guilt, shame, or fear, you can use imagination to reframe these emotions. By visualizing a more positive or empowering perspective on the event, you can release the negative emotions tied to it and replace them with feelings of acceptance, peace, or resilience. This concept operates on the understanding that our internal reality shapes our external experiences. By revising our internal narrative about the past, we alter the influence it has on our present actions and future potential. For instance, if a past experience has led to limiting beliefs about your abilities or worthiness, revising that memory can help dismantle those beliefs. This allows for the creation of new, more empowering beliefs and patterns that better serve your current goals and aspirations. The process of revising the past can also help in healing emotional wounds and overcoming past traumas. By reimagining and transforming the way we relate to past events, we create space for healing and personal growth. This shift in perception can lead to a more positive outlook on life and enhance our ability to navigate present and future challenges with greater ease. Revising past experiences through imagination taps into the flexibility of our internal reality and the power of perception. It allows us to reshape our memories and their emotional impact, thereby altering their effects on our current state and future trajectory. This practice demonstrates the influence of the mind in transforming our personal history and its role in shaping a more fulfilling present and future. The concept of the end as the means revolves around the idea that focusing on and embodying the end goal is a critical method for achieving desired results. This approach emphasizes that experiencing the final outcome internally is not just a visualization technique, but a central strategy for manifesting your goals. In this framework, the end goal represents the ultimate desired outcome you wish to achieve. Instead of merely working towards the goal through incremental steps and external efforts, this principle advocates immersing yourself in the experience of already having achieved the goal. This internal experience serves as a guiding force that shapes and influences your path toward actualizing the goal. The process begins with vividly imagining the end result. This involves creating a detailed mental picture of what achieving your goal looks and feels like. For example, if your goal is to own a successful business, you would visualize yourself in the role of a successful entrepreneur, enjoying the benefits and experiences associated with this achievement. By internalizing this end result, you create a powerful sense of reality around the outcome. Experiencing the end goal internally involves more than just visualizing the final outcome. It requires fully engaging with the emotions, sensations, and mindset associated with achieving the goal. This means feeling the satisfaction, joy, and confidence that come with reaching the end result. This internal alignment with the goal generates a powerful resonance that guides your actions and decisions. Focusing on the end goal also helps to create a clear and compelling vision of success. By consistently engaging with the end result in your mind, you align your thoughts and actions with this vision. This alignment can influence your behavior, helping you to take actions and make decisions that are congruent with the realization of your goal. The internal experience of success becomes a motivating force, driving you to pursue opportunities and overcome obstacles in pursuit of your desired outcome. Moreover, experiencing the end internally serves as a way to reinforce belief and confidence. When you consistently embody the feelings and mindset of having achieved your goal, you strengthen your belief in its possibility. This reinforced belief helps to overcome doubts and resistance, making it easier to stay committed and focused on your objectives. In essence, the principle of the end is the means highlights the significance of internalizing and experiencing the end goal as a core strategy for achieving it. By immersing yourself in the reality of the desired outcome, you create a powerful alignment between your internal state and external actions, facilitating the manifestation of your goals.